What's going on, guys? So how to write up every single GCSE science practical. Okay, so when I'm teaching this in class, I get the kids to actually memorize the following acronym. Every day my cat runs right, going crazy everywhere. Right, and obviously kids find it a bit funny, but the first time we look at it, but then let's look at what they will stand for. Right, E stands for an equipment list. So when you're writing a practical, you need to write down the equipment list, what apparatus you need to use to actually conduct the investigation. D stands for a diagram of the setup, yes? So let's say, for example, you are doing a circuit, you should put a scientific diagram of the setup that you'll be using. M stands for a full step-by-step method of what you're going to do to conduct the investigation. So that includes what you're going to change, what you're going to measure, and which measuring devices you're going to obtain those values from. C stands for control variable. Control variables are the stuff that you're going to keep constant throughout the investigation to ensure that it's going to be a fair test. R stands for risk assessment, so you need to state what the hazards are in the investigation and what your actions are to minimize the risks. The second R stands for results table, so you need to have a table of results, and that includes with the correct quantities in the columns and with the correct units. Don't forget the units here. G stands for a graph, so your results should be plotted on the graph, and don't forget your graph, you should have labeled axes with the correct units, points plotted correctly, and a suitable line of best fit. C then stands for a conclusion. So the conclusion is, what did you find out from the investigation? What patterns did you observe? What relationships can you now deduce? And E stands for the evaluation, which is going to be simply, if you were to do the same experiment again, what improvements would you include? Maybe you could extend the range, maybe you could test another variable. And also in the evaluation, you can talk about areas of uncertainty and where you could actually obtain errors and anomalies. Maybe you can account for them. And that's it. So there you go. That's a full checklist. And all you do is memorize that acronym. So every time you are required to actually write up a GCSE science practical, you simply remember the acronym over here, which is going to be every day my cat runs right, going crazy everywhere. And then you should be fine. Yes. Okay. Take care and follow for more information on GCSE science. Bye-bye.